Hey there, keyboard warriors and daydreamers. Welcome back to another episode of Region Rundown, your go-to channel for virtual voyages to the global jewel destinations. Today, we will be talking about the top 10 hidden natural wonders of the USA. Yes, they must have been playing hide-and-seek with human bare eyes for some time now. Well, guess what? We're on to finally discovering them. So, strap in, set in your Sunday afternoon's Rambler hat, and let's kickstart this countdown to numero 10. Havasu Falls, Arizona. Havasu Falls is a stunning waterfall nestled in the middle of the Grand Canyon. It is an epic oasis. Well, yes, the Grand Canyon was formed by the Colorado River, but Havasu Falls seems a breathtaking oasis on its own. As if it was taken right out of a fantasy book, it looks surreal. Will you be surprised if you see the Smurf? Rather, the Navi Angelina Jolie here? With the picture-perfect backdrop and pools of water that are so arrestingly blue, it would be no surprise. Havasu Falls is a magnet, but the route to it has the repelling charges. It is a great challenge and is only for the determined, but the promise that awaits is fulfilling. Difficulty level, 4 out of 5. Moving to number 9, Dry Tortugas National Park, Florida. Dry Tortugas National Park is a tiny and secluded park surrounded by a body of water. It is so secluded you'd be scared if you visited here long ago and got to witness turtle cruelty for food and trade. Dry Tortugas is also home to an unfinished walled fort, which once served as a military prison. You can set foot in this park only by seaplane or ferry. Its beaches have rich marine life. Its coral reefs are so healthy and vibrant, eyed by diving and snorkeling enthusiasts. Not just that, this park is believed to hold more treasures from precious gems to golds. Difficulty rating, 3 out of 5. Number 8, Congaree National Park, South Carolina. Congaree National Park stands as a tribute to the ancient primordial forests, preserving the largest expanse of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest remaining in the United States. With its thick and lush canopies and wild bushes, a velociraptor might dart out. Visitors of the park have designated boardwalks, which are slightly elevated from the ground. Sunlight seeps through the crowns of the tall trees and reflects on the boardwalk. You'd mistake yourself to be walking over a narrow but long river as you navigate through the majestic cypress trees. The forest has its own radio here, the sounds its local fauna make. This tranquil retreat is for those who want to be one with nature, and for those who travel miles to formally pay respect to and appreciate the beauty of nature. Difficulty rating, 2 out of 5. Next up at number 7, Luray Caverns, Virginia. Luray Caverns is an underground spectacle, home to the growing stalactites and stalagmites currently towering 50 feet tall. Incredible iron-filled giants. With lights installed, you won't miss the cave's magical ambience. It resembles the moonlight, just before your eyes. The pillars at Luray Caverns surround Dream Lake, a mirror-like pool that makes it look like there's a whole other world underneath, almost like stepping into a fairy tale. If you are fond of listening to relaxing music to put you to sleep, the music that the great stalagpipe organ creates would keep you awake in awe. Reaching this hidden wonder is as easy as following the signs at an IKEA store. Difficulty rating, 1 out of 5. At the 6th spot, we have Thor's Well, Oregon. Thor's Well is dubbed nature's bathtub. It is a hole naturally formed on the edge of the Cape Perpetua shoreline. This gaping chasm voraciously gulps down seawater during high tide. Many assume it to be a bottomless draining pipe, but it's not. It has an exit hole in which the water goes out back to the sea. Thor's Well is both a terrifying force and a mesmerizing natural wonder. Seeing Thor's Well up close is an incredible experience, but standing too close to the edge is really risky. Sometimes showing off can lead to trouble. That applies both to adventurers and the ocean. Difficulty rating, 3 out of 5. Howdy! If you got so interested that you had the destination saved in your Google Maps already, then why don't you start hitting the like button for this region rundown video? Subscribe now for more stories you don't want to miss. Now back to our list. Number 5, Goblin Valley State Park, Utah. If you have watched Galaxy Quest, you might be familiar with this wondrous destination. Goblin Valley State Park, although remote, is known for its uniqueness, bearing thousands of sandstones in various sizes formed like mushrooms or mythical creature goblins. It's so unbelievable, you'd suspect a baby giant could have showed off an early rock-balancing talent at a desert valley. In the 1920s, this intriguing terrain was discovered by cowboys looking for their cattle. Goblin Valley State Park is also home to various kinds of plants and animals. Easy trail hiking is required to get here, but the harsh weather makes it a bit difficult. This destination offers activities, such as camping, best for families. Difficulty rating, 2 out of 5. Rolling in at number 4, we have the Hamilton Pool Preserve, Texas. This natural body of water is super near Austin. It's the Lone Star State's secret garden version, but without the door. Here, a 50-foot waterfall gracefully cascades, filling a huge jade-green basin. The cool and refreshing Hamilton Pool and the diverse flora and fauna along the trek are the Texans' tranquil escape from the hot weather and the tiring city life. Yes, reaching the site involves trekking, but don't worry because you'd be provided a buddy, a walking stick. Just don't forget to return it before you leave the premises. Difficulty rating, 2 out of 5. Claiming the third spot, we have Oneonta Gorge, Oregon. Like the Havasu Falls, Oneonta Gorge is one place that looks very much like a fantasy location. Nestled deep within Oregon's Columbia River Gorge lies Oneonta Gorge, an enchanting natural wonder untouched by the hands of man. Following the twisting path of Oneonta Creek, the narrow gorge features sheer rock walls towering up to 100 feet, covered in brilliant green mosses and ferns. It's a magical place, but one not easily accessible. Reaching the gorge requires wading upstream through chilling, waist-deep waters, scrambling over slippery logs and boulders. Halfway, you meet the jaw-dropping lower Oneonta Falls, a 75-foot horsetail waterfall cascading into an emerald pool embellished by moss-draped rocks. It's an extraordinary payoff for the challenging hike. Difficulty rating, 4 out of 5. Closing in at number 2, Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, Wisconsin. Perched on the northern tip of Wisconsin, Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is a hidden wonder comprising 21 islands in Lake Superior. Apostle Island's sandstone cliffs were naturally sculpted by the lake's waves. It also boasts of intricate sea caves. Kayaking through the caves feels like navigating an ancient labyrinth, full of nature's historic artistry. The islands also hold stories of ancient glaciers, a number of lighthouses, and rich wildlife. Apostle Islands is primarily accessible by boat, kayak, or the seasonal ice roads during cold winters. So, you'd need to pack strong arms and body for paddling among the cliff-lined shores, exploring hidden grottos, and navigating cave passages, and the swimmer in you in case you fall off the lake. Intrepid travelers willing to take the lake passage are rewarded with stunning vistas, secluded campsites, and hikes on largely undeveloped islands. Difficulty rating, 3 out of 5. And finally, the number 1 of our list, White Sands National Park, New Mexico. Rising from the New Mexico desert, White Sands National Park has endless dunes of shimmering white gypsum sand, a type of sand that reacts more like sugar and salt than what it is. This surreal landscape is actually very accessible thanks to paved roads leading right through the heart of the shifting sands. The powdery gypsum sand stays cool for pleasant hikes on marked trails. Sledding and camping are among the activities to enjoy in this park. Effortlessly gliding down the wave-like ridges, hiking and stargazing lets you breathe and have fun in serene solitude. White Sands National Park remains a hidden treasure, spared from crowds by its remoteness, yet the ease of access lets visitors immerse themselves in this one-for-the-books experience. Difficulty rating, 1 out of 5. And there we have it, the top 10 hidden natural wonders of the USA, waiting to be visited in the quiet corners of the US. From the serene waters of Texas to the mystical dunes of New Mexico, we've weaved through the seascapes and landscapes so stunning, they defy the imagination. These hidden gems remind humans that adventure and beauty are never far away, if you just brave your way to them. If this virtual odyssey has kindled a flame of wanderlust in your heart, or simply offered a much-needed escape from the daily grind, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for Region Rundown. Join us on our next adventure as we continue to unearth the undiscovered treasures of our planet. See you in our next video.